Welcome back to Channel 24, the analysis show. My name is Robinson Okenya. I'm with Cedric Msumba. And on the other side, Hassan Juma is with Daniel Kariuki. Now, today, President William Ruto met Harambee Stars players at State House, where he gave them the two-bedroom affordable houses for each member of the squad. He said he's giving them each player affordable houses, and the players will pay the remaining 1 million from their pocket, and they can also take a mortgage to pay that. Let's listen in.
Finally, to the boys in Harambee Stars, I know that you would have wanted to own a home, but I believe you still will have to own a home. This is how we are going to do it. Yeah? The two-bedroom house that we had agreed on under our current arrangement in affordable housing costs 2 million shillings. We are going to pay for you half that amount. We're going to pay for you 1 million shillings. You pay the other 1 million, or we will give you a mortgage you can pay over 20 years. And you're going to be paying something, like 2,000 or 3,000 every month. So it is affordable. Nasikia nyinyi vijana? And there is no room for exchanging the house with money. There is only the house. And as I told you, you will choose a house in a town you like. If you want it in Nairobi, if you want it in Mombasa, if you want it in Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru, wherever, we are developing housing in every town. In fact, we are developing housing in 200 sites across Kenya. So you have an opportunity to choose which one. For the avoidance of doubt, maybe many people think that we are dishing out affordable houses. No, you pay. And we are going to pay the 1 million for these young people. And they will pay the other 1 million. Because we must be a country that is responsible. And everybody, there is no bending of rules.
President William Ruto earlier on speaking to Harambee Stars players when they visited him at State House in Nairobi. Cedric Msumba, yes, they have been given affordable housing, which has been paid, half has been paid by the government, 1 million shillings, and now they're required to pay the remainder, which is roughly around 1.2 or 1.4 million shillings to get the two-bedroom house. What do you make of that gesture from the president?
It is. Actually, it's a conversation that has been following since Harambee Stars started gracing this particular tournament. Remember, this is not the first time he's actually inviting the team to State House. And the conversation has all along about the affordable housing, which, and again, has been giving a glimpse of kind of different level of conversation from different quarters to an essence like if those houses were necessarily meant to be dished out, as he has mentioned, or they were meant to aim for certain political gains. I don't necessarily wanted to go there because I know so many Kenyans, not leave alone even our footballers. There are so many Kenyans who actually are homeless, and they would likely, let's say, want to have, let's say, even a bed sitter. So as to say, when they hear these houses are being given out to our sportsmen and women and ladies, but to them they cannot necessarily afford, the question starts actually lingering it back to their mind like, what kind of means should I use also to own a house? And more so maybe they are being deducted from their pay, and they cannot necessarily afford to own that house at that particular scale. What are the formula that the president gonna use also to enable them to have those kind of houses? And remember, there are almost 25 or 20 million Kenyans, adults, let me say so, who would like maybe to have such kind of gesture, but it's not necessarily being presented to them easily as it is. And as I say, you see, when you go out and give out a house worth 2.5 million, and you pay $1 million, and you request for these players whom we necessarily know very well that they cannot really amass that 1.5 that is left for them for almost even a year. You are literally calling them to take back the money that you had already given them earlier and return it back, because that's the only way that they can really, more so if they want to pay faster and accommodate those particular houses. They are like calling them that, okay, you go to 1 million, 2 million, in total 5 million from me.
Yes.
I'm willing to buy this thing half price. Yes. Why can't you take 1 million back and on this particular house? That's the kind of language that they are getting. So to them, just use their mind, get that money back, and own a house if you want, and forget about it and continue moving on life. But it's a gesture that is worthy. The only thing that I'm fearing of, we have so many sports in this particular country for us, leave alone football. We have hockey, we have judo, we have athletics, we have name them. All this sportsmanship, they are rising to occasion. They have been performing, not that they are going to be performing. Like our volleyball team, current as we speak, it has been, our ladies, they have been outside there actually trying to train for us.
Thailand, yes.
And they have been doing well. And remember, if it comes to volleyball, our lady has been carrying our flags very high. So when they come back, they will be demanding for that house. Every sportsman, man and ladies who goes outside there to represent us, they will be coming back. It's a ripple effect that the president has actually opened. And remember, they need actually to be prepared to build as many houses. And I will be so glad to see if house comes up, because Kenya will be turning to, let me say, to Tokyo or turning to
Singapore,
to Thailand.
Yes.
To an essence that will have the skyscrapers erecting and erecting everywhere, to an essence of everyone owning a house. So if president and the government of Kenya is ready actually to put up so many houses that everyone can have them, so it be. And that one will be actually carrying Kenya to a different level of appreciation, to an essence of economical development.
Now that you've spoken about something that the government is willing to do. Now, President Ruto said that by 2027, the government will have built 20